Welcome to my channel. This is your daily crypto wrap-up, where the day's news stories get covered in 3 minutes or less. We've got some pretty interesting stuff to go over tonight, guys. Start looking at Bitcoin. Because right now, it is trading at about $105,000 and change. It's coming down from a high of $105,697 earlier in the day. And it's actually hitting a major resistance level right now. So we've got price action coming in on a key resistance area. The last time we had a close-up on this channel, we told you that there was a major resistance zone between $106,000 and $106,500. Well, we're getting very close to that right now. As you can see here, the chart is showing us that we are indeed coming up on that resistance area. Now, what we also showed you in the last video was the possibility that if this key area gets broken through, then we could have a major run-up towards $112,000. But if it doesn't get broken through, we could see a deeper correction. Now, one thing to note here is that right now we only seeing selling pressure come in at the very highs. So anytime you have price come in like this and just absolutely crush up against a resistance area like this, you do have the possibility of either a big breakout or a big breakdown. Usually, when you see this type of price action, it's a good idea to lighten up on your positions. Take some profits and just wait and see what happens because the market is gone. Now, I'll tell you exactly what it wants to do. Right now, it's telling us that it wants to go down. If we look at the momentum, you can see that the momentum is starting to slow down. You're starting to see longer wicks on the bottom of these candles than you are on the top. You know, when you have this type of price action and you have these long wicks on the downside, and you have shorts starting to enter at these high levels, this is usually a sign that you know something bad is about to happen. Let's look at the volume real quick. Volume is coming down. We did have a huge spike in volume yesterday with all this crazy pump action that we had, but volume is coming back down, which is usually a sign that you know sellers are starting to enter the market. So, for me, personally, I would not be entering any new longs right now. If I had longs, I would be setting my stop losses. I would definitely be taking some profits off the table, maybe closing out some positions. I think anybody who's still in longs right now is probably up quite a bit. So it's not a bad idea to start closing some of those longs, booking some profits, and then you can wait and see what happens here. Personally, I'm expecting a correction. I think we're going to go down, but hey, we could break this resistance. We could go on a major run-up. Who knows? Anything can happen in crypto. That's why we love this game. Let's look at the 2-hour chart real quick. You can see we're coming down. We're at that resistance area. Price has been consolidating for the last couple of hours here. We're seeing shorts enter at these higher levels. We're seeing volume come down. Everything is lining up for a pretty good dump here. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be like 50% dump or anything like that. It could be a 10% dump. That would be a very healthy correction at this point. But again, everything is lining up for a pretty decent move downwards here. That's all I got for you guys tonight. I hope you have a profitable day. My name is not important. This is not financial advice. Good night.